Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another video with Beetles nail tips and glue kit. So I'm actually, instead of using these nail tips that come with the kit, I'm going to be using some almond shape full cover tips that I also got from Amazon, and I'll link them below in the description box. I wanted to kind of go for a different shape, and these are a little bit shorter. The oval tips are a little bit shorter than the tips that come in the Beetles extension kit. So these are the tips I'm using. They're also pre-etched on the back. So that means they have kind of like a rougher surface, so I don't have to rough them up myself, which helps with adhesion. So like always when you're doing nail extensions, you want to push back your cuticles, because if you don't do this step, your extensions will lift. So I like to use my Sally Hansen cuticle remover and a cuticle pusher to just push back my cuticle. I'm also using a nail file to lightly run over my natural nails to kind of roughen them up, again to help the extensions stick. Now I'm taking a lint-free cotton pad with some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol, and removing any dust and debris. The next step is to apply a primer. That's what this is. And now I'm going to start applying the tips. I am using the Beetles nail glue that comes in the kit. And if you see my first video, I actually applied the glue to my nail, cured that, and then applied glue to the tips, and then cured. But I'm doing it a little bit differently this time. I'm applying the glue to the tip instead of applying it to my nail, if that makes sense. And these nails did last me a whole week before I decided to take them off. And they still looked good, so they would have lasted definitely probably another week without popping off. But I didn't want to keep them on that long. So I'm still trying to get used to applying these nail tips. The issue I typically have is like I push down on the nail tip a little bit too hard and the glue comes out from under the bottom, but I can fix that later. I'm going to fix it with a nail file once I finish all the nails. If you have an e-file, you can also fix it that way. I just didn't feel like pulling my e-file out. So you apply the nail at like a 45-degree angle and then slowly push the nail down, and you'll be able to see the nail pushing the glue to the top of your nails. You want to make sure you apply enough glue. So I'm applying it all inside the nail and then adding a little bit extra, like an extra glob towards the tip of the nail. I'm also using this little Beetle gel lamp, which is kind of hard to use. I have to turn it on before I actually stick the nail in, so I can make sure it's on. And this little nail lamp, you just need about 10 to 15 seconds for it to adhere the nail. But you also want to stick your nail into like a full gel lamp for at least 60 seconds once you're done applying all the nails, to make sure they're adhered properly. You want to give them that full cure. Alright, so this is the final look. I think it looks pretty good, and it's really simple to get like instant nail extensions. I wish these nail extensions were a little shorter. They're kind of like a medium or a long oval length. And I'm not going to cut them down because I do want this oval shape and I don't want to file it myself. Now I'm taking a nail file to buff or file the surface of the nail. You would definitely want to do this before you apply any polish, because it's not going to stick to the nail if you don't do this step. And again, I'm taking a lint-free nail wipe with some rubbing alcohol and removing the excess dust. Alright, so I'm taking my Beetles foundation base gel and I'm applying that to all the nails. This step is optional. You technically don't need a base coat for nail extensions as long as you properly file your nails, file or buff your nails before you apply the polish. But I don't know, I just do this step anyways. So I'm going to apply one thin coat of the base gel and then I'm going to cure in my UV lamp for 60 seconds. Next, I'm taking this Rosette Spoonbill gel polish by Dimension Nails. And this is kind of like a sheer neutral color. I'm going to apply a couple coats of this. So these are my Valentine's Day nails, so I really wanted to do like a lace design. So that's what I'm doing today. This is a video I recorded, obviously, several weeks ago. And now that I cured that Dimensions nail polish, I do have a code for Dimensions nails if you want 20% off. Check the description box for that. So I'm taking this Uber Chic stamping plate and using black stamping polish to stamp this lace design on top of this kind of sheer neutral base. And when I stamp, I remove the inhibition layer that the gel polish leaves. So I remove that layer by just taking the lint-free wipe along with some rubbing alcohol to remove the sticky layer. You can also apply a matte top coat on top and stamp on top of the matte layer. I also applied liquid latex to my nails so I didn't get black everywhere. So that's why I'm removing it now. And this is what the nails look like now. I'm taking my Maniology French tip stamping plate and I'm going to apply a French tip to just a couple of the nails. My ring finger and my thumbnail, I'm going to apply, this French tip on top. So I'm just centering that with my clear jelly stamper I got from Maniology. I also have a discount code for Maniology if you want to use that. It's an affiliate link as well. Check the description box for that. And I'm just taking the same polish I used and just kind of fixing the French tip up a little bit because, it didn't completely cover the nail. I'm going to cure this in the lamp. Okay, so I didn't show me applying top coat, but after I cured everything under the lamp, I applied one coat of a glossy top coat by Beetles gel polish. And now I'm applying my cuticle oil. You definitely, when you're applying nail extensions, you definitely want to finish off with cuticle oil to put all that moisture back in your nails. I'm rubbing that in. This is my Cuticle Buddy cuticle oil. I have a 10% off discount code. I love this cuticle oil because it's portable. They have a whole bunch of different scents that I love. But this is the final result of my nail extensions. What do y'all think? If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And stay tuned for next week where I show you how I removed these nails.